The Meseta Central brought many positive qualities to the Spaniards' lives. Because of its dry, arid geographical features, farming was not possible. An alternative to this situation was ranching. Ranching brought two favorable characteristics to the Spanish. Firstly, they needed to harvest and domesticate animals in order to feed and nourish their families. Though this was not their only purpose, animals, specifically horses, were used for military purposes as well. Their size, strength, and speed put the Spaniards at an automatic advantage. By this I mean that because the Spanish were able to ride on horses, it allowed them to travel a lot quicker and made them abundantly more powerful than their opponent. Another feature that the Meseta Central had were the Pyrenees Mountains. The Pyrenees Mountains provided two attributes for the Spaniards: defense and resources. The Pyrenees Mountains provided a significant amount of defense for the Spaniards. They slowed, if not deterred, other European countries to seize attack on them. Further, when fighting in the mountains, the Spanish were at an advantage because they were more familiar with the landscape and terrain. Another quality that the Pyrenees Mountains provided for the Spanish was resources, in particular coal, water, and metallic and iron ore. Coal was an ideal resource for the Spanish because it could be used to heat homes and factories. This was ideal because Spanish men were now able to work in livable conditions and not in cold, dark workspaces. Another natural resource that the Spanish benefited from was water. The Meseta Central was dry and often had droughts, and the Spaniards were blessed to have a clean water source that came from the mountains. The Pyrenees Mountains brought many resources that were contributing factors to the Spanish growth as a civilization. I think that the Meseta Central was one of the most ideal areas in all of Europe because it forced Spaniards to ranch, and it also brought many resources that were quintessential for the success of the Spanish.